But how does her changing her views on her policy justify having the Republican nominee questioning her race?
4 years ago, Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. Could you imagine a more insulting comment? Skin color. Did you ever ask Kamala Harris to condemn his remarks?
I think people sleeping on Tom Cotton, bro. They sleeping on Senator Cotton. Come on, bro. Show her how it's done. This video is brought to you by incogni.com/Tatum, incogni.com/Tatum. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be very clear with you guys, especially during this campaign season. Your information is being taken and sold online everywhere. And Incogni is here to help you. Let me give you an example. I know for a fact a ton of y'all are getting text messages from campaigns, whether it's Kamala, whether it's the Republican Party, and you ain't never gave these people your information. How did they get? Because your information is being sold online. Two things that have come up. People have asked me, what's the difference between a VPN and what Incogni does? Well, a VPN just protects your information on a public Wi-Fi. Incogni goes after these companies that have taken your information and they're selling them. And those who have your information in their possession, they go after them, they find them in a law-compliant request, they tell them to take your stuff down now. And it's very easy to sign up. Let me just show you a quick dashboard. Obviously, I didn't use my own information, and I use the gentleman that worked here, Nick, the sidekick. And I'll tell you this, just Nick's information. Now, imagine mine, if I put it up on the screen, would be like 400 times this. Nick's information is still being searched through. He saved 93 hours of him trying to do this stuff on his own. There's been 124 completed and 36 suppression list entries. So they are working 24 hours a day around the clock. There's 56 of them in progress right now as we speak to get his information offline. So all of these different data points, the dashboards, you can see what Incogni is doing, so you don't have to hope and pray that they're actually doing their job. There's a database. And if you use a discount code Tatum, you'll get 60% off on your annual plan. Take your data back now. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have no time to waste. I want to get right into this clip. Tom Cotton over there just spanking them on CNN. I guess they think they smarter than what they are, so when they bring these people on, or they know that some people just hate Republicans no matter who they are. Jesus Christ, if he was a Republican, Christians would disown him if they're Democrats. Wrote a clip.
To you, Senator. He said, I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know. Is she Indian or is she black? You can defend those comments tonight?
100%. I can defend them. See, white people, if that one would have asked me this, I'd have whooped her on the TV verbally, right? Because, look, how is it that she can say I'm Indian and she can be the first Indian whatever and then say she's black in the next sentence? But if you black and white, you can't say you white. You can't say you white. You can't have the privilege of saying I'm white and then one day you the first black. But when you're Indian, you can do both. It's clear, man. Y'all stupid, bro. These people on TV stupid. You a grown woman. What are you even saying? Why are you asking him the question? You grown, you know better. God dang, these people get on my nerves.
And he also said either is fine, both is fine. He loves African Americans, he loves Indian Americans, he loves all Americans. The point is that we don't know where she stands politically because she spent her entire life as a dangerous San Francisco liberal. And now in the last 10 days, she's tried to flip-flop on every single position. Well, I should say she hasn't tried to flip-flop because she's sending out anonymous campaign aides to say that she no longer holds views that she held when she ran for president in her own right. When is she going to come on Kaitlan Collins' show or Jake Tapper's show or go on 60 Minutes or have an unscripted press conference and answer to the American people where she stands on the issues that matter to them, on whether or not they can pay the bills on July 31st at the end of the month, whether or not they're going to be able to pay them next month, whether or not we're going to have another 10 million illegal aliens in our country under a Kamala Harris presidency.
We have had that conversation about her policy views, but how does her changing her
When did y'all have that conversation?
views on her policy justify having the Republican nominee questioning her race? How
Get him, Tim. Get him. Tim finna get him. Get him. I'm Tom. I said Tim. Tom. Get him, Mr. Cotton.
does that increase or decrease your party's chances of winning in November?
Well, Kaitlan, you haven't had that conversation with Kamala Harris because she's been hiding out.
I want
to
have this conversation with you,
just
Senator.
like Joe Biden hid out.
She just lied. She said she had the conversation with her policy positions, and he just called her on the carpet, and then she had to say, I want to have a conversation with you. Let me play it back.
Well, Kaitlan, you haven't had that conversation with Kamala Harris because she's been hiding out.
I want to have this conversation with you,
just
Senator.
like Joe Biden hid out before her. And my point is, when are you and the rest of the media going to demand that Kamala Harris come out and answer questions in an unscripted format about where she stands for this country, as opposed to continuing to focus on what Donald Trump said today? 4 years ago, Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. Could you imagine a more insulting comment? Joe Biden is presuming to judge the political views of 1/8 of our fellow citizens based on their skin color. Did you ever ask Kamala Harris to condemn his remarks?
These people are so trash. Tom, thank you. Thank you so much. I be want to call him Tim. It's Tom Cotton. Thank you so much, my man, because these people are so fake. I'm telling you, they fake. They trying to make a big deal out of Donald Trump saying she identified as an Indian. I know that one, right? The one like, not the, all right. Anyway, she identifies as an Indian from India. And then all of a sudden, when it's convenient, she black. They so bent out of shape. Donald Trump, how dare he can say that? Joe Biden said, if you don't know you vote for it, you ain't black. He told me, you ain't black. What? God is my witness. I put this on everything. I put this on my dead turtle from when I was 3. I bet you they never brought her or Kamala on TV and had them condemn Joe Biden saying, if you don't know you vote for it, you ain't black. Come on, Tim. Look, Tom, I keep wanting to call him Tim. Tom is finna eat up again. Roll the clip.
Did you ever ask him or ask her if that was racist?
This is a question. You're a Republican senator, so I want to ask you about the Republican
nominee. Did you ask Kamala Harris? Kaitlan, did you ask Kamala Harris why she's willing to serve as vice president for a man she essentially called racist and a segregationist? Have you or anyone else in the media asked Kamala Harris those questions, Kaitlan?
Senator, trust me, I covered the Biden-Harris White House. We obviously have asked for her to come on, but my question is for you about this. Donald Trump's pick for VP once questioned whether he was America's Hitler, but...
Oh, no. These people suck. Y'all suck, man. Y'all terrible. This woman is taking it personal. She want to argue with the man. You are supposed to be a journalist. You're supposed to be hosting a show. You should just ask the man the question, let him answer it. But you want to go tick for tack. He pretty much told you what it was. Y'all saying that Donald Trump is so bad for questioning when this fool and y'all did a whole special. CNN did Nick, put the clip or put the link to the video that we just did. CNN did a whole special about how Kamala Harris is an Indian. And then he says, why is that so bad when Joe Biden said you don't know what you voting for, you ain't black? And then he goes in there and says, well, why don't you ever ask Kamala Harris why she support Joe Biden when she said he was a racist and a segregationist when busing was going on? She called the man a racist. And the media just don't even act like that never happened. Call her on the carpet. But we know they fake. That woman is ignorant and stupid. And she know it. These people are just so dirty and grimy. Like CNN should not have a platform because they're pushing propaganda. They're not a news outlet. They're pushing propaganda. You cannot be established as a news outlet. This should just be a talk show. This should be an opinion piece. You act like y'all the news. Y'all ain't the news. Y'all not even putting news out there. You just putting propaganda for Democrats. My blood pressure finna go up. Comment in the comment section. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out.